Okay. All right, we're recording. Hello, everybody. My name is Tiffany. I'm your Double Diamond upline if you don't already know me. I'm really excited about this Newbie Zoom. I was hoping, well, Monique is on here. Everybody wave to Monique. She's one of my new distributors. I'm so excited she got on this. Hopefully another one of my girls gets on, but we'll see. If not, I'm going to record this so they can go back. And like I said, I'm going to try and make this quick. And then if you guys have any questions or anything, you can ask me questions at the end. So a little bit about myself. I've been doing this for 14 months. I started when Lily was 3 months old. And I was living with my parents. And I basically just Brandon was working a ton and he never got to see us, and I just wanted to make some money so that I could, afford some of my bills because I didn't have a job. And, once I joined, I really caught the vision right away. I started running. I didn't look back. I didn't slow down. I didn't walk. I literally ran, and I went Ruby in it was my first 3 weeks. I went executive, and then I went Ruby and I earned $1,000 bonus. And then the month after that, Brandon went Ruby and earned $1,000 bonus. And 2 months after that, I went Diamond, and month 10, I went Double Diamond, and month 11, Brandon went Double Diamond, and now we're both Double Diamonds. So crazy exciting. But I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about myself. Hopefully this doesn't kick me off because it's saying my internet connection's unstable. Let me get off the internet on my phone. Okay, so welcome. I'm so excited to have anyone on here who's new, or anyone who does play this back. I'm so excited to have you on our team. It's amazing that you took a step to change your life. Because it's not easy. I had been watching people who sell It Works for a very long time before I actually decided to join. And to be honest, I was very skeptic at first. But one of my best friends, who's my upline, was a Double Diamond, and her boyfriend wasn't working, and I saw that, and that's all that I wanted. I wanted her life. So what I did was I copied everything she did. Like what she did, I tried to mimic. I tried to write, the same sort of posts that she did. If she was getting on training videos, I was doing the same thing. Whatever she was doing, I was trying to copy because I wanted her life so freaking bad. So, one thing that you can do is find someone who you look up to or you connect with and just start following them. Copy their posts, just change up, the phone numbers or whatever. But find someone who you can relate to that's a leader. And if you need a list of leaders, I have 4 YouTube videos pulled up for you guys. That is going to go along with what I'm going to be talking about. And then I'm going to send those in this chat right here so everybody has access to it. And then I'm also going to, Steph, I saw you taking a picture. I wasn't ready. And then I'll get a list of leaders. I don't know. It's Monique, you should have it because I include it in the email. But if anyone else needs a list of leaders to follow, let me know and I can send you that. So the very first thing I want you to do now is to find your why. So what is your why? What is the reason that you started this business? Was it to help pay your bills? Was it to help, maybe you have a fine time paying your bills, but you don't have an extra cushion left over. Maybe you want to completely replace your income at the job you're at. Maybe you want to retire your spouse. What is your why? Okay. And I want you to write it down. I want you to get a piece of paper and write my why and just write it all out. My why was my daughter. It was my daughter, it was my boyfriend, and it was my family. I wanted to be able to provide for her. I wanted to be able to bring my boyfriend home. And I also wanted to be able to help my parents because they struggle. So, that is that was my why, and it still is my why. It's the reason that I'm never going to give up on this business no matter what happens, because my why is so strong inside of me. So that's the first thing you have to do, is find your why and write it down. Okay? And do not lose sight of that when things start getting hard, when customers are saying no, when it feels like your business is not moving forward. Never forget your why. Go back to that piece of paper that you wrote and reread it. And reread it as many times as you have to get that, passion back in your belly. The next thing I want you to do is to make a dream board. And now this doesn't have to be something super extravagant. You don't need to spend lots of money on it. It can be as simple as a blank sheet of paper, and you just write down your dreams and goals. You can even do one electronically if you wanted. If you want to get an app, I've seen a lot of girls that have been doing that lately. They've been making dream boards on their apps. So what are your dreams? So make a dream board. Do you want a new car? Do you want to move out into your own house? Do you want, one of my dreams is to have $10,000 in Lily's savings. Write down your dreams and make a dream board, okay? And then hang it up. Like I said, this does not have to be something extravagant or expensive. It can just be a simple piece of paper. I actually got a whiteboard from Walmart, and that is what my dream board went on. And I just have the markers, and I can just update it and cross it off as I go. So that's something you can do, but that is going to be the next thing that I want you to do when you first start out. So you found your why, you know why you're doing this. Then you're going to make a dream board, and you're going to hang it somewhere where you can see it. So you have your dreams inside of you, and you know what you're working towards. Okay. So the next thing that I want everyone to do, if you're new, is to do your eSuite training. So you log into your eSuite, and I'm not exactly sure where it is. I can find out, but it's been a while. It's been 14 months since I did mine. But in eSuite, there's about a 2-hour training. I want you to find a block of time where you can take 2 hours and watch this training. And I believe you can pause it and start it back up. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. But if you can, just try and find a block of time. Whether you're new or you're not, I would go through and rewatch the eSuite training. That is just gonna kickstart something. If you've never done it, do it. So get on the eSuite and do the 2-hour training. That will tell you a lot about this company and pretty much the main info that you're going to want to know. So get on eSuite and do your training. So now the next thing that I want you to do is to start posting. If you haven't already, go ahead and make your first post. Announce yourself as an It Works rep. Say something. It can be anything along the lines of, hey guys, I'm so excited. I just, became an I just started with a company called It Works. We're a health and wellness company, and we have over 35 different health and wellness products. I'd love to help you reach your health goals, and I'd also love to take some people to the top of this company with me. If you're looking to make some extra money, send me a message. Or if you're looking for a way to earn $500 in the next couple months, send me a message. Because if they join and they go Ruby in their first 2 calendar months, then you're going to get a $500 bonus. That distributor is. So if anyone on here is new, you have 2 full calendar months to go Ruby and get a $500 bonus. So what is Ruby? Quickly, I'm going to tell you what Ruby is. Ruby is going to be 3 distributors underneath you, and there's going to be 2 distributors under one of those 3 people. Doesn't matter who it is, but under one of those 3 people, they have to have 2 people under them. That's all that Ruby is, okay? And I will, for my personally enrolled, so anyone who on here who I personally enrolled, I will be in our group chat, I will be going over how to get to Ruby and explaining more in-depth charting, but I didn't want to really do that right now because it's really overwhelming in the beginning. But soon we will be going over charting and all that. But that should be your goal in sight. On your dream board, Ruby, $500 bonus. That's the first bonus you can get right now with this company besides fast start bonuses. So this is going to be huge. So I want everyone working towards Ruby. Write that as the first thing. Hi, Jackie. Write that as the first thing on your dream board. Ruby, $500. Okay. So first thing, you know, we figured out our whys. We're making a dream board. We're getting on eSuite and we're doing the 2-hour eSuite training, new or old. I'm even going to go back and redo it again because I haven't done it in 14 months. So I'm going to go back through and redo my eSuite training. And then we're going to start posting. We're going to announce ourselves as a rep. And then we're going to start following something that we call a 3-3 rule. Okay, so I want to explain this a little bit. The 3-3 rule is a guide that we use to ensure that all of our followers and our friends are seeing our posts. Because think of it this way. If you only post one It Works post a day, and you have, let's say, 1,000 friends on Facebook, about 7% is going to be seeing that one post. So only like 7 friends or something like that, or even like 17 friends are going to see your post, and that's it. So the 3-3 rule ensures that more of your friends and more of your followers are seeing your posts. Now, as a side disclaimer, I want you guys to understand, you are not being annoying, okay? You are not posting too much. Do not think that you are being annoying, okay? You are a business owner, and you are fighting for your dreams. The second that I stopped caring what people think, the second I stopped caring whether someone was possibly getting annoyed with my post, is when my business took off. I had my blinders on and nothing got to me. If people were even making statuses complaining about it, I didn't care. I deleted and blocked them because my family is more important, and they're not coming to my house paying my bills every single month. So you are not being annoying. I want you guys to try and follow this 3-3 rule. So what is the 3-3 rule? 3 before and afters a day or product posts, and 3 life posts a day. Now, I don't necessarily follow exactly 3 product posts and 3 before and afters, but there is not one day that I don't go without posting at least one time about the products and at least one time about my business. I definitely try and do more. I try and do 2 product posts a day and 2 life posts a day. And in between those posts, I post stuff called fillers. And what I do for fillers is, fillers are more your own life, your own interests. So I post Lily, obviously. I post about my daughter. If you have a kid, that is a filler, posting something about them. I go on Pinterest and I find inspirational quotes. I go on Pinterest and I search, workout outfits or just fashion, dream houses, dream cars, anything on Pinterest literally can be a filler. So what I do, like I said, sometimes I don't post 3 before and afters or product posts and 3 life posts. Sometimes it's hard to do that. I understand that. But I do not go one day without posting at least one time about my business and about the products. So if you can at least post one, is there a free application that can help you schedule posts? Yes. There is an app. It's called Buffer. That is a way that you can schedule your posts out on Facebook for free, and it will post for you. And then something that I do, now this is going to be, it's going to take you about 20 minutes, but it's going to save you hours. So what I do for Instagram is, what you do, any phone works, but I have an iPhone. So I swipe my phone up, I put my phone on airplane mode. So right now it's on airplane mode. I go into Instagram, and at nighttime, this is something that you can do. So if you feel like you don't have time to post during the day, this is something that you can do to help you post. So I go into Instagram, my phone's on airplane mode. I find something that I want to post, click on it, okay, and then I make a caption, blah, 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 send it through, and it failed. Okay, so see how I have a couple of failed posts up here? There can be a long list of failed posts. And then all that I do when I'm done, take my phone off airplane mode. Why is this girl on here? Okay, so then I take my phone off airplane mode and see there's a little arrow right here. You click that, boom. Hold on, click it. Oh, my phone's still on airplane mode. Okay, click it, and then boom, it pops up, the post that I planned out. Hi, PJ. So, now this is what you can do at night. So you can schedule multiple posts like this on airplane mode. So put your phone on airplane mode. Make a couple, go to my page if you want. If you guys aren't friends with me on Facebook already, add me on Facebook. Add Jessica Diaz on Facebook too. Go to any leader's post, copy, like save the picture, copy the script, save it in your notes, and then go through and plan a bunch of posts out at night. So then the next day, your phone's regular. All you have to do is click those arrows and send the post through. So you're not having to worry about what to post or what to message. I know that that can help a lot of you guys who are new, who, you know, if you don't know what to post, just go to my page. Copy and paste literally my post until you get the hang of it if you need to. Copy and paste your enrollers post if you need to get the hang of it. Lacey, Sarah, anyone on here who has been doing this a while has amazing posts. If you're new and you need some ideas, come to me and I'll tell you some people who you can add or follow, and you can copy their posts too. What I do is I go to like a leader's page, I save the picture, and then I hold the script that they use down and I like copy it, and then I just save it in the notes part of my phone. So then I can just go back and say, oh, okay, like that's what I did today. Look, this one is the one that's pulled up. It's the long locks for days post that I used today. I found this. I just copied it and I found a hair, skin, and nails picture, pasted it, and boom, that was my post for today. So try and compile a bunch of pictures from the Stay Humble, Hustle Hard page, from my page, from my Instagram. If you have me on Instagram, you can screenshot some of my pictures or whatever. And then that is a way that you can plan. Oh, Buffer is also posting on IG now, Jackie says. That's awesome. So there you go. There's another way. So if anybody needs a little bit more in-depth explanation of the airplane mode thing, just let me know and I can help you out with that. So definitely start posting your 3-3 rule. Like I said, try and get a couple before and afters or product posts out. I actually have a PowerPoint that I'm going to be posting on the Shine Bright Like a Diamond page, and it has a bunch of sample before and after like product post ideas and a bunch of sample life post ideas. So anyone who's new, I'm going to upload that tonight. Anyone who's new can refer back to that if you are having, you know, some problems figuring out what you should post for life posts or product posts, and hopefully that helps you out. So follow your 3-3 rule. Next, I'm just going to do a quick Instagram training. I just want to let you know exactly what I did when I first started to get my Instagram followers up so quickly. When I started, I had 500 Instagram followers, and within 3 weeks, my numbers were already up to 1,500, which I feel like 1,500 is the magic number for Instagram. That is when I had people messaging me, asking me questions about the products in the business. So I feel like 1,500 is the magic number. And as far as Instagram training goes, I just want to tell you a little bit about my Instagram and how I built my Instagram so quickly in the beginning. So the first thing, my Instagram is very clean. I use a white border around my pictures. I use InstaSize for that. I just think it looks a lot cleaner and it spaces up my pictures a little bit better. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's a lot more eye-catching when there's a white border around. It's not so jam-packed, so it's not so busy. You know what I'm saying? So I personally use
Good idea.
I personally use a white border around my pictures. What I did when I first started, like I said, I had 500 followers. So what I did, and what I still do to get new followers, is I go to the search, I type in something like a hashtag of something that interests me. So right now I'm going to do Disney World or Disneyland, whichever one. So right now, so there's 12 million Disneyland posts. So I click Disneyland, and then it will give you related hashtags at the top. It will say Disney, Disneyland Resort, Disneygram, Disney Magic, Disney Fan, okay? And then a bunch of people's pictures who have used this hashtag comes up. So then I find a picture that I like, or like, you know what I mean? You know someone who you're like relatable to, or a mom that seems somewhat normal, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go down and find, okay, so here are a couple girls. They're blowing a kissy face to the screen. So I click on her. Oh, that's why she's a celebrity. Hang on. Okay, here, 2 pictures of 2 little kids. So I click on it. Perfect. Okay, so I just found this random girl's profile. I follow her. And then what I do is I go to the first 3 pictures, click on it, and then I follow everyone who has liked those 3 pictures, because what that shows me is that those people are active because they've liked her most 3 recent pictures. So I just go down the line. There's 60 likes on this picture. So I personally only follow women. That's just how I've always done it ever since I started. I'm not trying to follow guys. I'm not trying to have guys follow me. You know what I mean? You can get people who want to do It Works who are men, but I feel like you have a much greater chance of having a woman join your team or whatever. So I would go down this list, and I'm just going down and following or requesting to follow everyone who is a woman. So Sharon, Jennifer, Brianna, I'm just going down and requesting all of these people right now. And this is what I did every hour when I first started. I followed 60 people an hour. I didn't make excuses for myself or for my business. I really needed this. I needed the money. I needed this to work. And so that's what I did. So whenever you have downtime, rather than let's say watching TV, or even when you're in the bathroom or something like that, do this. Go to Instagram, search a hashtag, go down the list. See, I'm just following people right now. Go down the list and follow, new people. And that's what I did. And then at nighttime, I accept all my requests. When I do that, so I have a bunch of requests in here. So what I do when I accept someone's request, I click on their page. First, I make sure that they're not an It Works distributor or that they're not selling anything. Then I like 3 pictures minimum. So just really quick, I just find 3 pictures, and then I comment on one and give them a compliment. So this is a picture of a girl. She's holding a flower. And I just said, "Oh my God, so pretty," with an emoji. Okay. And then I accept her request. Okay. And that's the start of our Instagram relationship. That is the start of building a relationship with someone. So then she's going to get notifications from me, and she's going to go on my page, and she's going to check out my profile. She's going to see what I'm all about. Okay. So that is what I do to get followers. That's how I got followers, was I was doing that every single hour, or as much as I possibly can. So search hashtags of stuff you're interested in: food, stores, drinks. Literally the options are endless. Vegan, places around the world. We sell to 16 different countries. So you can search hashtags of countries that we sell to. Tap into a market that people aren't into right now, which is different countries. So another thing about my Instagram, some Instagram training, like I said, my pictures are really clean. My bio is catchy and like inviting. And I have my Facebook link on there so that anyone can add me on Facebook who sees me on Instagram. So my bio, it says Lillian Sophia with emojis, obsessed with bows, Brandon with emojis, and then Chicago. And then it has my Facebook link. So I have nothing. It works at all. And I don't want to. I don't want someone to prejudge my profile before they get the chance to get to know me. So I have a catchy picture as my welcome thing. I have a picture of us at the beach. So get a nice picture, make a catchy bio with emojis, and get your Facebook link on there so people have the option to add you on Facebook if they want. So that's just a quick Instagram training. The next thing, so go ahead and clean up your Instagram if you feel like you need to. Get yourself a catchy bio. Take a selfie of yourself. Get all dolled up one day and take a really nice selfie and make that as your bio. Yeah, and so that's a small Instagram training. So the next thing I want you guys to do is watch Jade's How to Be Successful with It Works Global video. Hang on, I'm going to go ahead and send the link in this chat right here. And for anyone who is watching this back, since I'm recording it, anyone who's watching it back, I will post the link of these on the page. So hang on. This is one of my favorite videos. Jade really breaks it down well on exactly what you need to do to be successful with this business. Hang on. To everyone, paste. Okay. I think that worked. If everyone got that. Like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and post these into the team page. I'm just going to make a list and say this is the first video I talked about, the second, blah, blah. I have that video. It is how to be successful. I have an Instagram training one. I have a new distributor training one. And then I forgot what my fourth one is. But I'm going to go ahead and post that with the PowerPoint in the Shine Bright Like a Diamond page. One thing that I did when I first started was every single night when I was laying in bed, or when I was like taking a shower or something, which was very rare because Brandon was never home, so I really didn't get a chance to shower. But when I was laying in bed at night, I would have my headphones in and I would listen to a YouTube video from Jade. So Jade Hooper is our Ambassador Diamond leader. Every single night, without fail, I watched a training video. Some nights the videos were 3 minutes long. Some nights they were 20. Some nights they were 30. I didn't care. I wanted to make sure that I was getting myself knowledgeable about this business. I wanted to learn more and more about something that I can do better every single day. So what's a way that I could message better? What's a way that I can get new distributors better? That is one thing that I did that I recommend anyone who is new do. Try and watch a training video every single day. If you can't, that's okay. Every other day, just whenever you get a chance, YouTube Jade Hooper, find a video and watch it. It really, really, really will help you and your business because I taught myself. We didn't have these Zooms when I first started. Jessica didn't even have a team page when I first started. So literally I just copied her. I literally just copied what she did and I taught myself how to be successful. And one thing that I want to tell everyone on here is that there is no difference between you and I. There is no difference between you and the screen next to you on this block of screen, people on here. It Works Global is not for anyone in particular, and it's not for anyone, the success doesn't happen to anyone like special or anything like that. Success happens to anyone who works for it. And I was one of the people who worked for it. I wasn't going to give up. I wasn't going to let my daughter down. I wasn't going to let my boyfriend down. And I wasn't going to stand for not being successful. So any single person on here can be successful. It doesn't matter age, it doesn't matter experience, it doesn't matter whether you've been doing this for 5 minutes or doing this for 7 months. Anyone on here can be successful. And the sooner that you realize that you're not just trying this out, that this is going to be something that you're sticking to and that it's going to happen when it happens, the better your business and your mind is going to be. Okay, so stop thinking about, oh, I need to reach the finish line. I need to get that finish line. There is no finish line with It Works Global. You're going to continue on and on and on. Your journey is going to keep going and going and going until you're a black diamond. And I just want everyone on here to understand that quitting wasn't an option for me. Giving up wasn't an option for me. And I hope that it's not an option for you, because the opportunity that you have in your hands right now is something that's special. And, you know, I just want you guys to understand that it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take time. And something that they were telling us at Green Carpet was, you know, you may have to miss out on some of the good things right now to make time for some of the great things in the future that you're going to be able to do because of this company. So that's something that I always keep trying to tell myself. You know, there were a lot of times when I was first starting when I had to miss things with my friends. I said, no, I can't go out, or no, I can't hang out. You know, I can't go to this party, this family party even, because I need to work my business. And that's just something that, you know, that was my mindset when I first started. So you just got to have that diamond mindset. You got to have it in your head. It's not if this is going to happen. It's not if I'm going to be successful. It's when. Okay. Be accountable for yourself and for your business. I'm sure a lot of you on here probably work another job, and that's completely fine. But what you have to do is when you wake up, you got to be accountable and you got to be intentional with your business. So if you do have another job and you know, okay, today I'm working 2:30 to 7. All right, that means from 10 to 11:30, I'm going to do a power hour and a half. I'm going to plan my posts out the night before so I don't have to worry about that the next day. And for an hour and a half straight, I'm going to message new people and try and get new leads. Okay, so just be intentional with your business. Break your day up into times and find a block of time during the day to make your business better, whether that's growing your audience, whether that's, you know, following up with a couple people who you've forgotten to follow up with, whether that's messaging 10 new people. Anyone who's new, you should be messaging all of your family and friends. So what I want you to do is print out your 100s list. That is on your eSuite in the document library. And something that I include in that email that I think is really important to reiterate, I want to read it out loud for you. Hang on. Hold on. Okay. I send an email to all of my new distributors, and this is included in it, and I want to reread it. Okay, come on, computer. I'm getting the spinny wheel. Where is it? Okay, here we go. So now we are going to make this says 30s list, but I'm going to change it to 100s list. This is super simple and super important. Basically, I want you to think of 100 people and write their name down. Don't spend time thinking of who you think would be interested. It's not about that. Just write down every single person that pops into your head. You want to have your list made between your first and second day. Send it to me when you're done. You don't have to do that, but you can if you want. If you have more than 100, then I will be so happy for you. But that's what I want you guys to do. Make a 100s list. Don't think about, oh, would this person be interested in the product or business? Just write down 100 people. Who did you used to go to school with? Who did you used to go to church with? Who did you used to live by? Who's friends of your friends that you've met? Who is friend of the family that you met? Write down 100 people. And then what I want you to do is send them a message I have a sample message in the 4 LCs and 72 hours plan. It's something along the lines of, hey, I just started my new business. I'm so excited. I'm looking for product testers. All you have to do is try one product for a minimum of 3 months, and you'll get my discount. Can I count on you for the support? I sent that out to like 200 people when I first started. And I'm going to be honest, not a lot of my family signed up. I had a couple of friends sign up, but then I just started messaging people on my Facebook list. And that's how I got my first 4 loyal customers and Brandon's first 4 loyal customers, because I signed him up under me right after. So if you're new or if you need loyal customers, start messaging. Try and message, like I tell my team, I make it a goal for myself to try and message 25 new people every single day. So someone who I've never talked to before, asking them if they would be willing to be a product tester for me. How I do that is I scroll down to the very bottom of my Instagram followers, because those people have been following me the longest, and that's who I message first. And I just, I make it a point, I'm going to message 25 new people today. If I don't, I don't, but that is my goal every single day, is to just try and talk to 25 new people every single day. Anyone who okay, so when I first started too, I was messaging anyone who liked my post. So anyone who liked my post on Instagram, I would, what I do now is I forward the message that they like. So if someone likes my life post or my hair, skin, and nail post or whatever, there's this button on Instagram. There's like an arrow. Can you see it? There's an arrow. If you click it, you can type in someone to send it to, so someone who liked it, so blah, 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 and then it will send them the picture that they like, and you can include a message. And I just say, hey, girl, thanks for the love on my post. Are you interested in hair, skin, and nails with like a heart eye emoji or something like that? That's what I say. And I send them that picture, so I have proof you liked my post, you are either being nice or you're interested. So I send it to them to remind them. And if they like my life post, I send it to them and I say, hey girl, thanks for loving my post. Are you interested in what I do? With the smiley face. And that's it. And that's how, I also got customers and the distributors when I first started too, was I was messaging every single person who liked my post or showed interest in my post. But I didn't stop there. I was also messaging new people too, and always growing my followers. And then if you need help with talking to loyal customers, I'm going to be posting a video. That's the 4th video. It was Jade sealing the deal with a loyal customer conversation. So I'm going to go ahead and post those videos on the page. Bless you. I'm going to post those videos on the page tonight for you guys. Monique, do you have a question?
Oh, no. I was just exiting out, though.
Oh, okay. So Jay's sealing the deal with loyal customers conversation. Exactly how she talks is how to this day I still talk to loyal customers. I say, hey girl, thanks for loving my post. Are you interested in hair, skin, and nails? Yes. What does it do? Then I go directly to Product Coach, www.myitworksproductcoach.com. I go directly to Product Coach. I go to hair, skin, and nails, and it gives you frequently asked questions. One of the questions is, what is it, or how does it work? Product Coach has that. I copy and paste, send it to them, and then I always end with a question. I always control the conversation. So at the end, I'll say something like, does that sound good? Or how does that sound? Something like that, so they have to answer me back. And then and when they say how much, I always compare retail price first, and then I give them the loyal customer price. I say, well, hair, skin, and nails is $55, but if you do my 90-day challenge, you get it for only $33. And then they'll say, what's the 90-day challenge? And I say, the 90-day challenge is 1 order a month for a minimum of 3 months. And in return, you get my discount and awesome perks too. I can tell you about those if you want. And then they usually say yes. And then I say that you get 10% back every single month in product credit. And then you can go into like the 4th month, they get free shipping and yada, yada, yada. But that's exactly how my conversations go with any potential loyal customer. And I'm sure anyone on here can say the same. Conversations literally go the exact same. It's just repeating. This business is literally repetitiveness. It's numbers. It's how many people can you message and talk to? How many people is it going to take to find someone to say yes? Once you figure out how many people it takes to say yes, then you know how many people you have to talk to every single day in order to keep getting yeses. So I just want to remind everyone to continue to stay positive. This is not going to be an easy road. It's going to be a journey for you, but you have got to just stick it out and continue to stay positive. If you're feeling down, come to me, come to your enroller. Put on a motivational or positive video. I can give you some. Read a self-development book. You Are a Badass is a really good book to read. And one thing I want to remind you is if you are getting no's, you are doing a good job, because that means that you're working your business. No just means not right now. I don't know how many people that I've messaged that have literally said no to me. No, I'm not interested, blah, blah, blah. And months later they text me, what's that cleanse? What is some information on the wraps or whatever, after they've already told me no. So if you stay consistent with your posting, people will come around. They're going to be interested and intrigued. We have a first to market product and you can't get it anywhere else. So you got to be the one that continues to stay consistent and stay on your mind. That one day that you go without posting, people are going to stop believing. The one day, the 1 week you go without posting, or you go without talking about how this business is changing your life, that's when that one potential who has been watching you for months is going to say, oh man, like, I guess I guess I was right. That company really isn't legit. When it was, but you just lost sight of your vision and your passion and why you started this business. So don't let that happen. Keep posting every single day. Like I said, even if it's just one product post and one business post a day, that will seriously, seriously, seriously affect your business so, so much. Consistency is key. Following up is key. If you can continue to post every single day, I promise you people are going to be interested. It may not seem like it right now, but you have got to stick with it, and you definitely, definitely, definitely can't give up. If you are in this business for a year or 2 years and nothing has happened for you, then I can say, okay, come to me, let's reevaluate some things you are doing. But if you don't even give this business a year, then you're not letting your own self stay true to the potential that you have, because every single person has the ability to do this. I am no one special. I literally have this long ass post typed up that I wanted to share with you guys, and it's just me talking about, I remember seeing Jade. I went to high school with Jade. For anyone who doesn't know, I went to high school with Jade and Jessica and Morgan, who are all top 300 income earners, ambassador diamonds, presidential diamonds, all from my town in Illinois. And I remember thinking to myself, what is so special about them? Like, how are they able to make $20,000 a month? How? And I just began thinking, they're not anybody special. If they can do this, if Jade can do this, if Jessica can do this, all these girls who I went to high school with, who I walked around high school with, I definitely can do this. And that's how I got to Double Diamond, because I believed in myself and I didn't give up. You have got to keep sight of your why and realize that it's going to take time to grow your business. But as long as you're doing something every single day that's going to benefit you in some way, so posting, adding new people, messaging. If you're doing something every single day, even blitzing in person, handing out your blitz cards to someone. If you go to a cashier and you just say, hey, here, I wanted to give you a coupon. That's bettering your business, okay? That person's going to take that coupon. So as long as you're doing something every single day to better your business, you will be successful. And as long as you are not giving up on yourself too soon, you will continue to stay successful. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys. If anybody has a question, go ahead and unmute yourself and ask. I'm all ears for questions before I end this. If anybody has one, and if anybody new on here has a question about anything, or if they want tips on anything, I know that Lacey and Sarah would be more than willing to give a few tips if you do have any questions. So anyone on here have any questions at all on anything, posting, messaging, anything, blitzing even? Monique, do you have any questions?
Not right now.
No? Did you feel like that was all really good information? Okay,
yeah, I got a lot of notes. So.
Okay, good. Anybody else have any questions or anything?
Wrap parties.
Oh, wrap parties. Oh, Jackie, you know what? I was messaging Jessica today about that. Speaking of that, anyone new on here, that's another thing. Let's try and get you a launch party. I'm going to try and do a launch party with Jackie. It's going to be a mock, not even a mock. It's just going to be a trial launch party. But I want everyone who's new to try and start doing this. If you don't want to do a party in person to launch your business, let's do an online launch party. So basically, you're just going to invite a bunch of people to an event on Facebook. And what can happen is either I will have posts that will go through that people can follow along, or I can just go live in that group and explain some of our best products. I'm sure Sarah would be willing to do that with her new people. I'm sure Lacey would be willing to help Sarah out. Monique, if you want to do that, I'd be more than willing to do that for you. If you want to get, a Facebook thing going on, and I can just go live in there and we can explain some of our best-selling products a little bit, and I can just kind of hit on becoming a distributor. Jackie really wants to do that, so I'm going to do that with her, and I hope that anyone new does that. And even if you're not you, or even if you're not new, we can go ahead and do that with you too. We can relaunch your business. If you're feeling like you're stuck, let's relaunch your business. Let's invite a bunch of people from your Facebook, all your family and friends, all of your Facebook, for God's sake. If you're feeling like you're stuck, let's relaunch your business. Put it together. I'll go live in there. I'll explain our top selling items if you want. So like the wraps, the greens, hair, skin, and nails, fat fighters. I'll do a fat fighter demo if you want, so they can see how the fat fighters work. And I'll just touch on being a distributor and going Ruby. And I think that would be an amazing thing for us to start doing. So anyone on here, I think it'd be a great idea if you haven't done it to do it. And even if you're not new, I'd love to help you do it. Ari, I saw you shaking your hand. If you want to do that, we can do it. I'd be more than willing to do that with you guys. So, Jackie, I'll do that with you. I've already been talking to Jessica and some people, getting some information on that.
Candace is really good at it too, but she's been kind of busy. So
yeah,
and I understand. So either way,
we'll definitely get it worked out. I'm doing some research. I'm trying to find some YouTube videos that I can just watch and pretty much just like copy what they say, and then I'll just like go live or something like that, and we'll just get a bunch of people invited to your event and then go from there. So does anybody have any other questions about anything at all? Feel good? I hope this wasn't too long.
I know somebody asked questions in the chat. Taylor Delay.
Oh, should we ask people before using their posts? Also, do you recommend making your own Facebook for It Works business? Those are really good questions. I don't believe you need to ask before using, especially like mine and Jessica's. You do not have to ask about using our posts. Just copy mine, save my pictures. It doesn't matter. Obviously, don't use like my story because it's my story. But like any product posts I use or generic life posts, absolutely you can copy and paste them and use them. And then what was the other question? Do you recommend making your? No, I recommend using your own personal Facebook, because then people aren't seeing just business. People want to get to know you as a person. You're not only an It Works distributor. You are a daughter, a mother, a sister. You are not just a It Works distributor. So I want you guys to show that you are a It Works distributor, but I also want you to show your other qualities too. Show the things that you love. And I feel like using your own personal Facebook and your own personal Instagram is what helped me get to where I am, because people just weren't getting to know my business. They were getting to know me. They were falling in love with me and my family and, what I stood for, my positiveness. Even if I was having the worst day in the world, I woke up and I made it seem like there was sunshine coming out of my ass, because I wanted, people to want, you know what I mean? Like, it's just true. Like, Emily, don't laugh at me. It's not funny. It's just true. Like, even there were so many times I was literally every single day crying because I could never see Brandon. Lily never saw Brandon. And I don't want to start crying right now, but it's true. And I was sad all the time, but I literally had to make it seem like sunshine was coming out of my ass. So people wanted what I had. You have to think about what people want. What do they want? Do they want to be stuck inside of a job, or do they want freedom? Do they want, that extra money to go on a vacation? So use your own personal self. Just remember that you're not just a network distributor. You are a mother. You are a daughter. You are a sister. You are a friend. You are all those things. So it's all just about balance. Balancing, making sure that you yourself are coming across to people, that you're genuinely excited in your posts, and that you believe in the products. And that's going to take you far. I recommend everyone getting on a product that they love, that they can get before and afters from, because that is going to really help your business. If you can get quick before and after, so like even using your wraps that you get in the starter kit, and then like ordering greens or something. If you can get on a product that you absolutely love, it's going to be much easier for you to sell it, because you have personal testimony. You have that love, that passion, that excitedness behind your business, because you believe in the products. So that is definitely my last recommendation. That's all I have for tonight. I just want to say thank you to everyone who did get on here. Hi BJ. I'm going to